Hey guys, Aaron Garza, founder here at Pureline Nutrition. Hope you're doing well. It's the end of March 2021 and things are starting to normalize a little bit for a lot of us. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to drop this quick video. I'm back at the gym, working out, going to restaurants, socializing. Easter's next weekend, or this weekend rather, and I'm sure a lot more people will be out doing things they love and just being with people, which is cool. That's awesome. And I think it's great. In fact, a lot of people really never stopped doing a lot of that stuff. They just took a lot of precautions, mask and social distancing, etc. But COVID is finally starting to release its grip from our throat, and we're starting to feel a little bit better getting out there and socializing. And I was listening to a podcast this weekend, actually, with Jamie Metzl and Joe Rogan. He's an author, Jamie is, and he was talking about just the world's response to COVID and, all the data he's researched and, the origins of COVID and things like that, which, pretty cringeworthy. You might want to listen to the podcast. But despite that, he talked about how we were, just immediately put into lockdown, don't socialize, stay at home, social distancing, wear a mask. We were told all the stuff we couldn't do, but one of the biggest things that was brought to a lot of people's attention after COVID, or I should say now in the last several months, is that we never really did anything to build immunity. And I think that would have been an important thing to do to help keep us from getting ill or help keep people from getting COVID and other things. And that just wasn't something that was stressed, And now I'm going to the gym and, I'm working out and I'm looking around, and a lot of people here in Texas anyway aren't wearing masks. People are kind of back to normal, and, maybe they got vaccinated and that's great. I'd say there's still about 30% of the people in there that are still wearing masks or a little bit more cautious, and that's cool too. In fact, I wear my, my little cover up when I'm working out just because, I just feel safer that way. But the other thing that I'm doing, and the reason I wanted to make this video, is I'm really hammering down and taking immunity boosting compounds and supplements daily. And thank God throughout the last year and a half, I haven't been sick one day, which is really rare for me. I think I've been healthier now in COVID than I was before COVID, which is kind of strange because I usually get the flu or get sick here and there at least once a year. Didn't happen. But I attribute a lot of that to a combination of things that I did for the last year and a half to really strengthen the immune system. Again, a lot of people weren't told, hey, you need to take this, you need to take that, you need to make sure you're working out, exercising, eating right. In fact, we did the stark opposite. We stayed inside, we didn't get sunlight. A lot of people ate more than they're used to eating. So we did all these things that weren't conducive to staying healthy. So what I want to do in this video is give you a little rundown of what I consider our super immunity products, some of the things that really will help if you add them into your program. I'm going to start with the basics, okay? Number one, the basic one that I would always recommend is vitamin C. C1000 is our, it's just a basic immunity product. It's vitamin C. You can't get any more, fancy than that. But everybody goes to vitamin C when they need to stay healthy or when they're starting to feel sickness or flu or anything come along. And it's something you should be using regularly, 1 to 2 grams a day, and sometimes up to 3, 4, 5 grams, which is 5,000 milligrams a day. That's probably the best bet. You just got to make sure you're drinking plenty of water, because in that dosage, it will act as a natural diuretic. Next, right after that, D3. Now, there's a ton of studies that have been showing us how vitamin D3 helps us fight COVID and helps us fight viruses in general and bacteria and just helps the body stay healthy. In fact, they're showing that a lot of people that actually did get COVID or get sick were deficient in vitamin D, so it's super important. We put ours in a 5,000 IU capsule, so 1 vitamin D3 per day will cover you. It'll give you everything you need. You can take that with your vitamin C, and then alongside of that, we actually came up with this product. It's called Immunogen. And we came up with this right, I'd say 2 or 3 months into COVID. This has got a blend of vitamin C, D, it's got zinc, elderberry, and it actually has a mushroom adaptogenic blend, which helps you adapt to stress. So it's a really clean little product that you can use. In fact, if there was one thing out of all the products I'm going to show you today, I would definitely use the Immunogen. Just use that as a daily basis to cover your immunity and health. It will help you stay healthy and keep you from getting sick. And on top of that, this is called glutathione V2. This is our newest form of glutathione. Now, this is a product that we talked about a little bit in previous weeks, probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, because we just released it. But it is an amazing product. In fact, the feedback we're getting on this is absolutely incredible. So let me start with what it's got. It's got aminos. It's got leucine, glutamine, isoleucine, all the branch chains that are good for recovery and health. It's got glutamine, the most abundant amino acid in the body that is great for immunity and healing. It's got plenty of it, 5 grams per serving. It also has an adaptogenic mushroom blend, kind of like the Immunogen does, but actually in a more powerful blend and a stronger blend. It's got a series of, I believe, 5 or 6 different ones that are utilized and that are just amazing for helping your body adapt to stress, keeping you healthy, keeping you well. The next thing it's got is something that we especially added into the product just to keep your immune system strong, and it's glutathione. For those of you who know what glutathione is, it's the master antioxidant. It helps the body stay healthy. It's used a lot in IV settings when people need to get healthy or they need healing. In fact, a lot of IV drip places we use glutathione push to help, improve your immunity or get you through sickness and stuff like that. So that's all in the product, though. It's everything you need is in Glutagenics V2. So these together, Glutagenics V2, C1000, D3, and Immunogen, these make up pretty much my super stack for immunity. If you're somebody who is already working out, going to the gym, socializing, doing the stuff that I talked about earlier in the video, then I definitely think it would be worth it to put yourself on this. Even if you've gotten vaccinated, even if you're wearing your mask, still a supplement with these because it will help you stay healthy and just, add insurance to your body so that you're not, susceptible to any type of virus or disease. Getting sick just kind of sucks, So check them out, guys. You can get them on our website, thepureline.com. All these compounds are available on there. And like I said, we're getting through this. We're finally towards the end, and it seems like everybody's starting to get back to normal. So I want you to stay healthy while you're doing that. That's why I wanted to do this video. And of course, make sure you're eating right, training, exercising, doing all the things that you need to do to stay healthy. If you guys have any questions, you can always email us at info@thepureline.com. You can always call us at our 1-800 number, 800-632-1402, or drop us a DM on Instagram or Facebook. Guys, have a great month. We'll talk to you soon.